Kailash Mansarovar Yatra is back in 2026. It's open, but the route, Lipulekh Pass, is still being questioned, is still disputed, and Nepal is the obstructor. So here is the real story. Why India continues to operate this route and why it matters. The Yatra goes into Tibet, which is under China. But the entry point, that is the Lipulekh Pass, lies in a region India administers and Nepal claims. This goes back to the 1816 Treaty of Sugauli, signed between British East India Company and the Kingdom of Nepal. Yes, like I often say, most of the border issues in and around India are because of British drawn line, probably their worst knowledge of geography or intention to let other countries continue to fight forever. So this treaty used the Kali River as the boundary. Now the problem is the treaty did not clearly define the river's exact source. Hence, two positions emerged. India's view says the river originates near Kalapani, placing Lipulekh under Indian administration. Nepal's view says the source is at Limpiyadura, which would place the area in Nepal. Here, India's case rests on continuous administration and usage, security presence since 1950, established route for trade and pilgrimage since 1954, infrastructure development including the Lipulekh Road. So in international practice, effective control and long-term administration carry weight. But why is Nepal even objecting? In 2020, India upgraded connectivity to Lipulekh. Nepal called it unilateral and updated its official map and constitution to include the area. Now, an important clarification. Putting a claim in a constitution does not settle the dispute internationally. But it does make it politically difficult for Nepal's government to step back. So Nepal's protests are expected in routine, not decisive. But it doesn't change the ground reality. Nepal's objections are largely diplomatic and not operational. India continues to administer the route, manage the Yatra logistics, coordinate directly with China for access. So the route functions based on India's operational control and bilateral coordination with China. So what about China? China controls the Tibetan side of Kailash. After tensions post-2020, both countries gradually restored limited cooperation. The reopening of the Yatra in 2026 reflects that controlled normalization. So this is not just about pilgrimage. It is about territorial positioning, administrative control, strategic continuity, and India's approach is clear. Maintain presence, continue usage, avoid escalation. And in geopolitics, what matters most is not just what is claimed, but what is actually controlled and sustained over time. Do you think long-term control matters more than historical claims? Comment and share. Follow for more such breakdowns. Subscribe on YouTube.